You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.
Good afternoon and welcome to Blue Radio News at 1. My name is Andrew Boniface. The High Court has upheld the impeachment of Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza by the Senate, ruling that the due process was followed. Justice Bahati Mwamuye dismissed Mwangaza's claims for irregularities, stating that she failed to provide sufficient evidence to support her allegations. The court affirmed the Gazette notice removing her from the office and directed that the constitutional requirements for the vacancy be adhered to. Mwangaza had argued that the Senate defied court orders, but the court found no proof of contempt, with the ruling stating that the Senate could not have disobeyed orders that were never properly brought before the House. Calls for unity and political harmony took center stage at the inaugural parliamentary iftar dinner hosted by the Speaker of Parliament. National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula urged Kenyans to emulate the recent unity between President William Ruto and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Environment and Climate Change Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale emphasized the importance of national cohesion, while Wajir Governor Ahmed Abdullahi praised Parliament's inclusivity efforts, including the opening of a modern prayer room for Muslim faith. Moving on, 5 suspects linked to the murder of Molo activist Richard Otieno will remain in police custody until March 27th, when their bail application will be determined. The suspects, including Peter Okech and Joseph Kehara, pleaded not guilty before Nakuru High Court. 3 prime suspects, Geoffrey Mavado, John Degwa, and Jarim Ngonga Sura, are believed to have directly participated in the murder. Elsewhere, 14 people have died in a tragic accident at Mega Molo along the Nakuru-Eldoret highway after a Kitale shuttle was hit by a trailer whose driver reportedly lost control. Police spokesperson Michael Moshiri confirmed that all passengers in the matatu and 2 from the lorry died. The Kenya Red Cross has set up a tracing and psychological support desk at Molo Sub-County Hospital to assist the affected families. And in business news, stakeholders have called for a review and accelerated implementation of the African Central Free Trade Area to boost intra-African trade. Speaking at the launch of the Exporters Booklet in Nairobi, Principal Secretary for Trade Alfred Kombundo emphasized the need to eliminate tariffs of 90% of goods and address infrastructure and regulatory challenges. Sudan has suspended all imports from Kenya in response to Kenya's hosting of activities involving the Parliamentary Rapid Support Forces, RSF. Sudan's acting Minister of Trade accused Kenya of interfering in its internal affairs, calling hosting of the RSF event a hostile act. Kenya defended its actions, stating it's providing a neutral platform for peace negotiations. The conflict between Sudan's military and the RSF has claimed over 29,000 lives since April 2023, according to the Armed Conflict Location and Event Data, a crisis monitoring group. And in sports news, M-Pesa Junior NBA Tournament heads to Rift Valley this weekend, with Uasin Gishu High School hosting the regional finals. 40 teams featuring 480 boys and girls will compete for the championship. Safaricom CEO Peter Ndegwa highlighted the program's focus on financing literacy and basketball development. Winners will receive smartphones and airtime, with outstanding players scouted for an elite basketball camp in April. That's all we have for you this hour. My name is Andrew Boniface. Good afternoon.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.